I just got my iBUYPOWER in. Let's go ahead and do an unboxing. Now I'm going to do this unboxing how I want to see the unboxing. I've watched countless unboxing leading up to the week of getting this that I tried to find out little information that nobody ever said. People wanted to talk about their old stuff. People wanted to talk about their dogs, show their kids, their cats. No. This is an unboxing video. Let's do it. Now, what I got here is a i7-6700k from iBUYPOWER, and we're going to see what happened. This is my first time looking at it. I don't know what it is or what it looks like, so we're going to be a part of this together. I moved my couch and stuff. I'm actually in my living room. It's kind of funny, but I redid everything just for this. So this is pretty much the moment. The reason why I looked up videos so much was because I didn't know if I should order from them or not. I didn't know if I should, I didn't know if I should just build one myself. I didn't know if if I can trust these websites, iBUYPOWER, CyberPower. But you know what? I went with CyberPower. I made 3 different builds, went on with it, canceled all 3 of them. I called iBUYPOWER one time, talked to a guy named Mike, the best customer service ever from iBUYPOWER. My choice, I went through iBUYPOWER. Now, opening it up, I got a quick start guide. The very first thing I got, a quick setup guide. It kind of just goes through, kind of tells you where to connect your PC, you're activating your Windows if you need to, your connected devices, your accessories and packages. There's that. Now, this is the free headset you get. The box is a little smashed. I don't care though. But this is the free headset you get, the G98 gaming headset. I actually have Astro A40 TRs, so I won't be needing this, but there's those. This is what I've been waiting on. I wanted to save a little money. I didn't go Razer Chroma this time just because I had to put money into this build and not, too much into accessories. So there's the MEK keyboard right there, the mechanical keyboard from iBUYPOWER. It has software in it. Customize your gaming experience with your integration software, built-in memory, so you can actually, for saving your keybinds and whatnot, and your red backlit, 5 levels of backlit illumination. I'm going to do a quick little opening of this, just because I've seen people do it, but this is pretty much what you're going to be getting for free if you order anytime. You're going to be getting a keyboard. I guess it all changes, but for the most part, this is what you're going to get. That's the only reason why I'm showing this. And some people, they showed it, but it's really odd the way they showed it. I'm not going to get into too much detail, but it's actually boxed just like the Razer is, the Razer that I have. So pretty much same concept. It has has some information there about it. It actually has a really nice braided cable on this keyboard, so I was surprised it actually had a braided cable. But yeah, the keyboard is actually pretty nice. Feels pretty strong. It's the MEK. And like I said, it does have a braided cable, so surprisingly, it is a decent looking keyboard. This box here most likely is the mouse that I've been seeing. I'll be using this for now, just so I get something going, but if it's something nice, I'll probably just stick with it for a little bit. But this is the iBUYPOWER mouse. It's really flimsy, but you get it for free, you can't complain. It's really nice for what it is. It's decent. Now, I did click on a mouse pad. I do not see the mouse pad, but we'll see what happens here. I'm not going to tear this box up like most people do, and there's a reason for that, just in case I may have to return it. Because we don't know what's going to happen when I open this up. Now, I do not see the mouse pad, and I do not see the power cable. Usually I see them in the side of the box like this. So we're going to hope they package it inside of this. The case I got is the NZXT Phantom 530. It is a full tower. It's the one I chose. I chose that because it kind of reminds me of a Shadow Trooper on Star Wars, and Shadow Trooper because I got the black one. So if you played the new Battlefront. Okay, so they actually equipped it inside the MSI M5 motherboard manual here. So I did get the M5 of the motherboard, which is a nice one. So it comes with the motherboard book. They actually give you everything from the motherboard box. So if you want to run Crossfire, SLI, anything like that. Graphics card, user guide. So for the video card. I actually purchased, I got a 390X. And I'm going to go over kind of how that works with getting a video card, because it's really confusing and nobody ever explains this. But on the, here's some more tabs and stickers. It's little tabs so you can hide your wires and straighten them up. And here is the power cable, and it actually comes with some zip ties. So, I do not know. Okay, so I see that they used an MSI graphics card. Now, when I said 390X, you don't know what you're getting. All you know is that you're getting a 390X. It can be a reference, it could be a gigabyte, it could be a XFX, it could be MSI. And if I got lucky and got the red and black one I wanted, I'm going to be ecstatic. Okay, so here is the mouse pad. Actually, surprisingly, it's in a very nice package. Mike really hooked it up, man. I talked to Mike over the phone from iBuyPower. I literally told him my complaints, what was going on, what I was worried about. And man, he was the coolest person ever, man, to talk to. And I'm going to go over how long it took. I'm going to go over everything, because this here is the video that I wish I could have seen whenever I got mine. This right here, don't really need to go over this much, but this is the default keyboard here. So it's the default iBuyPower. It's good for an extra, good for the kids or something. I got my kids, I can give this to them, you know, hook them up to their little computers or something. So nothing crazy, but it's still a really good purchase. Now, I'm going to get the trolls in here. I already know it now. I'm going to get trolls about, why did you go through them and not build it yourself? I priced all these parts out at Newegg. I was sitting about 16, 17 from where I was sitting, and I paid 16 and some change, fully complete with this extra stuff. So this was actually cheaper than building it myself. And, you know, because I got kids, I got so much stuff, I don't really have the quietness I really need to, you know, build something. You know, I don't have the room, I don't have the tools, you know, so see what goes on there. Now this is going to be taking it out here. I see a lot of people struggling with this on watching them on YouTube. It's kind of funny, and now I'm going through the struggles here. The struggle is real. Now I may actually just tip this. This is probably the best way to do this, as I saw. Now there is a hole in the side of the box right here. A pretty big hole, but there's actually foam everywhere, so. Yeah, there was a hole in the side of the box right there, and in the iBuyPower box. There's one right here, but I more or less think that was maybe used for like a handle of some sort, or somebody was grabbing it. That doesn't look like it was like super hard. It looks like somebody used that to grab, or maybe it just went in there. Now, this is the back of the PC, obviously. And this is the bottom. It has different vents and everything. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this foam piece off first. I'm going to go ahead and slide the plastic up. As you tell, I've had a couple computers before. Now we're going to pop this off. I'm going to see what it looks like. This is the first time I've seen this. So with you guys. Now, another thing people don't really get straight is I paid for professional wiring, the $20, and I paid for the extra packaging. So for $20, you get extra packaging. So this is what I got. So this is my first time seeing it here. It's the IBUYPOWER. The door actually opens up really nice. There is a 12x Blu-ray player there. I only got that because it was thrown in there. I would have never got it if I had to pay extra for it. It was kind of a deal. I actually got the President's Day special. It's a really big case. The important, please read before turning on your system. It's pretty much telling you to take off the side of the case, remove the internals. Internals as in the big hunk of styrofoam. And that's pretty much what it's saying before you turn it on. I'll go over the specs here in a minute. So we're going to pop this side panel off here. I've been waiting on this not that long, actually. And you know what? The funny thing is, I did not pay for rush shipping. And I did not pay for... Actually, it took longer for FedEx to get this to me than it did for them to completely build it from the ground up. Because it's fully customized, it's not factory. I mean, it's not, you know, like a regular PC that they already had pre-built. I actually picked a lot of different parts. So I'm popping the side panel off. Now this is the internal. This is where I see people having some issues right here. So we're going to go ahead and see what happens. And they actually gave me the freaking MSI video card. The one I was wanting, and I didn't know which one was going to be in there. They actually gave me the MSI. Holy shit. Now, on the video cards, when you go to buy one, it'll say, for example, 970. It'll just say 970, or there's other options. If you pick just the 970, you can either get lucky, get an MSI one, or get like a high-end one, or you could get kind of unlucky, maybe get a a smaller brand or one that maybe not rated high. The MSI for the 390X is the highest rated 390X out right now, right next to the Devil, which is a water-cooled. You can see everything here. Everything is a pretty clean installation. There's one wire here, but this is probably for something. This may be the little USB thing that I got for free, which I really don't care about. Now this here, I don't agree with. It's just one wire, but I mean, it's something I can hide myself. Everything looks really good. Clean wires, all the wires in the back. I have 16 gigabyte of 2800 DDR4 RAM, an i7-6700k. You have your 256 gigabyte SSD and your 2 terabyte Western Digital Blue. It's actually a Western Digital Blue. I just put I wanted a 2 terabyte. That's all I put. They gave you a Western Digital Blue, which is awesome. You know, it could have been a Hitachi or something. But yeah, there's the case. It has Corsair water cooling, the M5 motherboard. It has a push-pull fan system here up top. Air comes in here, air goes out the back, air pushes and pulls right out the top, which is a really nice addition. The case overall is super nice. I like it. I've always liked this case. This case is about 3 years old now, but I actually like it. It closes fine. It actually magnetizes. All the blinds are straight on the case. USB 3.0 ports. The card is actually pretty massive. I'm going to see if I can get you guys here to see this. I'm going to turn this light on. When I say light, I mean on my phone. And then I'm going to pull you guys down here so you guys can kind of see this with me here. Get a good idea how this looks. So, here's the phone. So, there's the power supply, the smart 750 watt power supply by Thermaltake, the M5 motherboard, the water cooling, there's the push-pull fans up top, there's the RAM back there, and the biggest part is this MSI video card. I got the MSI 390X. Holy shit. And there's the SSD and the hard drive right there. In the back of it, I'll pull it around here so we can kind of get a better look. This is going to be on here because it's saying do not use the display. So it's saying basically don't use that display, which I've had a couple gaming computers, so I know. So you would use this one down here. But on this video card, it does have a 2 DVI slots, which are huge because I have two 144 hertz Asus gaming monitors, and they'll go right there in the DVI. But yeah, pretty solid build. I haven't turned it on, obviously, but I'm super excited that I actually got it in. I'm super nervous, especially with hearing the reviews and everything, you know, that iBuyPower has, the reviews, you know. But a friend of mine told me, when you see reviews, most of the time people don't review when they're good. They review when they're pissed off. So through iBuyPower, if you call them, you respect, you know what I mean, you ask them questions. I asked probably 50 questions. I was very repetitive when I talked to them over the phone, like to the point where I was probably getting annoyed with myself if I was on the phone. And iBuyPower never got rude once. They was right there. And the shipping. Let me go over this part with you guys just to give you guys a little detailed information. So my order history. February 16th, I made the process online. So the 16th. The 16th also, the order has been processed, payment has been received, and materials were being gathered. The 17th, the materials were gathered. So the following day, after I placed the order, the next day, they got everything together. Now, I did not pay, like I said, for rush processing on this. I paid for the normal 5 to 10 days for this to get done, and I did the normal shipping. The 18th, they had the software install burn-in was completed, the quality control check has been made, and assembly was complete on the 18th. The 19th, the order has been packaged and awaiting shipment. So from the 16th to the 19th, this thing was completely done and shipped out, packaged and shipped that Friday the 19th. So it literally took longer for FedEx to get this to here than it took for them to build it. So my review on this so far, I don't know if it works, but you know, that'll be another video. But I'm extremely impressed. I was worried to death, I'm not gonna lie, and I know you guys are watching this because you're trying to make the same decision I did, and you couldn't find a video where they explained everything or where somebody went over everything. But I did pay for the extra packaging, and I did pay for the professional wiring. I personally think professional wiring should be a default. It shouldn't even have to pay for that. It should be natural. But I looked online and saw computers without professional wiring, and it looks like a spider web in there. It's crazy. But I would like to thank you guys for watching this. Thank you for taking your time. Please thumbs up the video. That obviously you liked it and that it helped you, because that's the big thing, is people were leaving out a lot of details on when it came down to stuff that I wanted to know about everything. But I want to make sure to hit it on the head. If I need to change anything, I will. This has been Aquatiq, and thank you for watching.